Hi guys, I'm so excited to be back. I'm filming after 2.5 weeks because I took a break and I just didn't feel like filming. I just wanted to be on my own, and so I did. I wasn't feeling inspired or motivated. I was just thinking about a lot of other things. So now I'm back. I have a bunch of ideas and a lot of makeup. The market is really flooded with so many blushes and lip oils because I think it's the season of blushes. So many blushes, I don't know. I have only two cheeks and so many blushes to try. So that is why I wanted to just try a bunch of new makeup that I have. Yeah, there's just some launches from Tipsy Beauty, Diam Beauty, and there's some Kiko bronzer that I wanted to try, Smashbox Halo palette, all of that. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly begin because I'm excited to do a full face of makeup. It's been a while. So when it comes to prep, nothing has changed. I have not found any new product, etc. So I'm just gonna use these products quickly and chat with you. I'm using the Kiehl's, you guys know my routine, the Kiehl's moisturizer, etc. So yeah, this week has been so interesting and so cool. My life is at a very interesting turning point. Just in general, I am much more at peace. I am just like getting on with life. I feel like it's already been 6 months to the year and we have 6 to go, and I have an exciting travel plan coming up which I'm very excited about. It's girls trip. It's Abby, Mom, me, Veronica. We're all just going for a fun little trip outside the country. We planned this like in the, I don't know, in the beginning of the like little around Feb, March, and we're like, you know what, we're doing this trip because Abby turned 1 and now I'm finally comfortable to take her on a trip. I'm telling you, it has taken me a while to come to this place where I can take Abby out. I'm using the POREfessional on my nose, just little priming. So yeah, I honestly used to see everybody take their newborn baby like 4, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year out, and I'm just like, it's difficult to travel with babies. I know that, and not much of that is seen online. You only see the best parts of what they want to show you, which is true. I was just not confident traveling. I wouldn't even step down. I was like a little bit of just like anxious in general, just to be like, I don't know how I will do alone with Abby. So I have never been alone with Abigail till date. It's good in a way. I'm comfortable having Veronica, my mom, or just a help around me just in case I need it, because I'm a first time mom and I get very nervous in case, I know I'll pretty much manage. I know how to do everything. I know how to take care of her and stuff, but it's just a little nerve-wracking to be alone. I don't know actually. I've never been alone. So now I'm in a better spot. So if I'm alone with Abby now, I think I'll be okay. Earlier I was a little nervous. So that is why I thought, you know what? When she's 1 month and 1 year and some months, I think I'll feel more comfortable. So now she's walking. Okay, she's full-blown walking. Like she just has to hold her tiny finger and she can walk a stretch. So now I started to take her down. We walk a lot. I do take her outside. We plan a trip outside the country. It's a long flight. So I'm kind of happy about this. I'm like, okay, I think I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie, but I'm also excited to see her just walk on the streets of the place we're going, which I'm not going to say now. I'm just going to put some lip oil, okay? This is the lip glaze from Nykaa, which is something I wanted to try. So I might as well. I feel like lip oil, lip glosses, they're all like fused now and I can't really tell what's what. But this is the lip glaze from Nykaa, and yeah, it gave me a really pretty tint, see? Let's move on to foundation. So nothing new in the foundation department, but I'm bringing back this ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I really like this foundation. So if you're looking for something super light and fresh and airy, if you're a college going girl and you want to wear foundation, I think this is a very good foundation. I'm in the shade Light 70W and it's the Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I really like this one. And just a foundation I enjoy using for those lighter days. So I'm just gonna buff that in. I think this is like the perfect shade match as well. That's where I'm at with the travel situation. I'm still nervous. I'm like, what should I take for her on the flight to eat? Will she sleep comfortably? So yeah, I think whoever I know as mama, I don't have a lot of mama friends, but I think the 2-3 friends I have traveled with their babies, and they tell me it's like they just sleep on the flight and you'll be okay, and they're encouraging me. But let's see, every baby's different. Who knows? Abby's such a good kid. Like, she's such a fun child. Like, she is fun. Guys, she's able to say words now. Like, she's 1 year, 1 month, and she says pamper. Just the other day, I was like, let me change your pamper. She's like, pepper. And I was like, what? And she says, Bible. She says Bible. And Mama to at 8 months only, she said 8 or even earlier, but Mama, she says Dada, she says a bunch of words, and I am just like in awe of how fast she's developing. Forget the growing, the developing. Like I can hear her little voice now. I know how it's going to sound when she starts talking, and I'm just like so excited for that because I want to have conversations with my daughter. I cannot wait to teach her the ways of life. I can't wait. So that's why every day I'm like bettering myself. I'm like rooting myself in the word of God. I'm trying to get closer to my faith. I'm trying to understand what it is like to be an adult woman in this world because it can be really complicated, and especially when she grows up, God, like I'm gonna have to catch up to that world. So I just want to make sure that I am rooted in my core values before I can parent Abigail. So that is why I'm like working hard on like myself. I'm working hard on what I really believe, what I really like, what I am drawn to, like trying to get to know myself better, and that way you can like parent better. If you yourself are very clueless about who you are, where you stand, I think it's very difficult to sort of then guide someone. So I feel like I'm in a good place now. I think I'm feeling good about my core beliefs. They're strengthening daily, and I feel like it's just helped with a lot of guidance from my mom. She's been amazing. My brothers have been great. I think all of us like are so I've finally developed a very close knit support system, and I feel like I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be more than okay. Another concealer that I love is the ColourPop Fresh Concealer. So there's the foundation, and then there's the concealer. See my skin? It's very dewy and light. So I like this for office days and college. Okay, if I was going to college or office, I would wear foundations like this because it's not gonna like, doesn't feel heavy, yeah, but I do want coverage, you know what I mean? I actually like wearing makeup wherever I go, even if it's a skin tint or like a blush. I just love it. It feels like clothes to me. I just feel like I'm wearing clothes. You know, if I wear like really cool clothes, I'm like, my face looks bare. I want to put something on. So I like putting a light tint and a blush. It has to be something. All right, I can do like an office makeup. Should I? I'll do office makeup at some point. I will do like how to get ready for office or college. I don't know. I think if I was in college right now, I would want to know how to put on makeup, not to seem too loud. But I think wearing makeup is so okay, dude. Like in college, office, wherever, every single day, provided you use the right like products, I think you'll be good. Chal, I'll do one video on that. Anyway, this is the ColourPop in medium 90W. I'm just gonna put a couple of dots, just a bit. Yeah, this is so nice. Again, it's got like medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's a very full coverage concealer, and that is why again I like it, because this is all you need. You don't have to cover your face entirely, right? You just need like a little bit even tone of your skin. What you need to aim to do with your base in general is just even it out. I've realized like it's more evening than coverage. Once you even out your skin tone, you feel like you're in a good place. As opposed to when you start to cover your acne spots, cover your dark circles, cover everything, it looks too caked on and looks very fake. So dude, my Melia Removal has been one of the best things I've ever done. Did I mention it for you guys? I think I spoke about it on my vlog, and a lot of you are asking me about the process of it. It really is nothing. They really sort of put numbing cream on you. Okay, they put numbing cream all over the areas you have Melia. So for me, they just put it on my entire face and neck because I had skin tags. My neck is so like flawless right now. All these are beauty spots, but there is not a spot of skin tag. I got it all off. And yeah, it's a 20-minute procedure. They just put numbing cream for 1 hour though. They numb out your skin, and they take a zapping like thing which goes zzz, zzz, zzz. So you'll smell a burning sensation, but you'll not feel anything because your skin is numb. Okay, and it took tops 20 minutes, and she just took out all the skin tags. She zapped my Melia. It's off. For all of you who don't know what Melia is, it's like a stubborn whitehead that will not pop with just your nails. You know, it's just there. I think it's a deficiency or something, I don't know. And I had it like around here. It increased with pregnancy. I got like a lot of skin tag and Melia, so I got this off, and now it's fully clear. There's just one Melia here and a bunch of where it's embedded in my skin. So I think over time I'll just go and take it out. Like I can see one here. So I'm okay with it now. I'm not that. Anyway, I'm taking the the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade, oh my god, Light Sand. That was small. Okay, and I'm just going to put dot and dot. the earlier e.l.f. concealer was too thick for me and too dry. The hydrating concealer is much better in formulation. I really like the coverage and I really like how it sits on my under eye as well. It's got coverage. Can you see that brightness? It's so good. Man, Abby's finally a toddler, dude. Can you believe? I don't even know what to say. She's like, she's growing up to be such a lady, but she's also so funny. She's like me. I'm a lady when I need to be, but I'm so funny when I need to be. I have this massive comedic side that I don't think a lot of people see. I think my YouTube family knows because watching my vlogs, but do you see I have completely given up sponges? Have you noticed I don't use beauty sponges? I just feel like the quality dropped. Like, I don't know what happened, but all the sponges I used were getting soaked up and my makeup was ending up very patchy. And so I stick to brushes. Now what I do is I just pat and this acts like a sponge. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually set my brows really quickly because it's very slippery and slidey, and then we'll do our brows. Okay, so I'm putting a little powder here. So for brows, again, sticking to the Benefit Precisely My Brow. The main makeup is actually the lip area. I have a lot of new lips and new cheek stuff that I wanted to try actually. Or maybe there's nothing exciting me in the brow category right now. So it's just Benefit that's coming out with like great products, and I just like that. Stick to Benefit. My brows are in a very funny place because I shave them and then I think I need to just allow it to grow now. You know, it's one of those spots where you don't have to touch them for a while and then you got to reshape them. That's where I'm at. I'm taking the brow wax in number 5. This is the Precisely My Brow wax. So I have the K-Beauty palette with me. I realized I never used a lot of the K-Beauty on camera, but I actually really like this palette. I like the colors in here. It's so loud. Like, some of the colors are super fun to play with, but they also have softer colors that you can play with. So I think I'm going to stick to these two and these two and this right here. Again, keeping it matte. I'm kind of over the like glittery eyes for now. I like the shimmer eyes. I'm not feeling it. Dude, I'm telling you, as I'm growing up, I'm feeling lesser and lesser need to wear like a full face. Not that I did. When earlier, 2014, 2016 I started now. I've forgotten, yeah. I've aged a lot, but I remember doing like very heavy looks and stuff. Obviously, those were the days. But as you grow up, you really don't feel the need to, dude. I almost skip eyeshadow every time. I put bronzer in my eyes and I'm good to go. That's just where makeup is at with all of us, I think. And that's why tutorials have inevitably slowed down on YouTube. People are just not having it, dude, they just don't care about makeup. Like me, I do. I still love to watch the Get Ready With Me's like I'm doing right now and just talk to my audience. I love doing it and I love it. I love watching it as well. So I know there are some of you, गिने चुने लोग हैं जो अभी तक YouTube देखते रहते हैं for these kind of videos, and that's just me as well. But it's okay, you just have to roll with the times. What are you gonna do, Abhi? As much as I love tutorials, how many eyeshadow looks am I possibly gonna do? And as I grow up, I realized, dude, there can be a day look and a night look, but let's be honest, my day and night look is the same. I don't switch out my lipsticks, neither do I switch out my products. They're all the same because there's a certain way I like to look perpetually. I don't have a particular way I like to look at night or day. Are you the same? I won't use a darker lipstick and stuff like that. Maybe some people do. I don't know. I'm not gonna generalize this. I don't go using dark colors in the night and lighter colors in the day or vice versa. I stick to my nudes. I stick to a clean eye and a beautiful fresh face, and that does it for me. So I like this K-Beauty palette. I just wanted to show you. I'm using the Verified brush in 08. This is the first time I'm using a Verified brush. I am just going to... It's a little dense. It's a little dense, but it packs on the color then. You know, a dense brush is good to pack on color rather than blending it out. But see how it got the color deposit very well. So, wow, okay, I didn't know Verified did brushes. But congratulations, brushes are very hard to do. Makeup brushes are very hard to do. Yes, a lot of you are also asking me about... I'm just like talking to you, okay? This is a bunch of makeup and updates that are happening simultaneously. But yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys about MASIC, dude. Like, I know a lot of you are wondering about when the Zadd Perfume is coming in stock and what's happening. I've not spoken about MASIC in a long time, and all of you are just like, yo, you guys need to like, what's happening? So basically, once we launched our bath and body collection, I think that was like last year. I've lost track, on my 30th birthday. It was going well. I mean, the collection was not like received very well. I think that collection took a dip, and it's okay. I think we are such new founders. We're just like going with the flow, and sometimes you're a hit and miss on your products. Anyway, so we called for a lot of those units because it was my 30th birthday, and it was called Hot Mama Flirty 30. It was a collection that was kind of, I wanted to get it out there really quickly because of timeline restrictions, etc. Anyway, you don't need to know all that. What I'm getting at is that after a while, when I got pregnant, that was right after I turned 30, I got pregnant. I really wanted to slow down on the MASIC beauty side, because you know what, running a business is so difficult, you guys. Like, there are employees you need to take care of and their concerns, and there's so much, so like the volume of people that buy MASIC, which I'm so grateful for. But there's so many of you that love the brand, and I will never take this for granted. There's so many of you. The volume of people is so much that it becomes so difficult to like, respond to each and every one. So our customer care, to like damaged shipments, to lost shipments, it's so much in the back end, you guys. Like, half the time, you know how you order stuff and you return it for fun, in the back end the brand is having a lot of difficulty. Like, they're suffering with that sort of transaction that happens, because it's just complicated for a smaller brand to handle it. But I think we were pretty equipped to do it, but just like it was getting overwhelming with the kind of Mintra deal. This was happening. I was a full-time I am but back then also full-time content creator. I was also pregnant, dealing with my first trimester, also like just managing complications in my marriage and heading for a separation. It was just a lot to handle for me, okay? And this is the honest truth, and I am not going to sit here and make up stories. It's genuinely what happened. So I think in all of that now, I kind of had to choose my battles. I had to be like, I need to pick what I want to deal with right now, because if I deal with everything, I'm going to lose the plot, and I'm not going to be as productive in all the areas of my life, okay? So giving it like a personal, like handling my personal life and handling my business was getting too much. So I think creating content has always been my like happy place, okay, and something I felt like I was like born to do. And the business part of it didn't honestly feel very much like me. I am very much an artistic, creative person, and not to say that just because you're in business you don't have to be creative, or you don't end up being creative, but honestly the business part of it is too much to handle. And given that Veronica and I actually have similar like strengths, we are both sort of inclined towards product development. We both like to build product, and I think there we were losing out on like how to take care of the business and how to handle it. It was too young for, like, we were too young to grasp that amount of volume of people and the sales and paying our vendors on time. It was like a lot of money to pay back to our vendors. So as we would get the sales, we would pay back our vendors. So everything happened on its own time. Like, business is business, you will lose some, you'll win some. So somehow we managed, and it was all good. But I just felt like I wasn't giving my 100% to MASIC. Like, I wasn't even giving my 5% to MASIC, because I was like, I'm choosing content and I'm choosing like my relationship, and I need to like work on both of these, and the rest can take a back seat. I think during all of that, Veronica took care of it, which I'm so grateful for. And she still does to a lot of extent. She takes care of the entire ship. And I just lost like track with MASIC and where it was, because dude, the pregnancy, growing a baby, dealing with my separation, it was heartbreaking. So my business was not even like this much in my mind, I'll be very honest. I tried my best, I tried to get involved, and I just didn't feel like the right pull. It was not happening, and so we had to slow down. I had to be like, you know what, I don't want to like run this half-heartedly. I want to like choose the day I decide to like, the day I'm like ready, we'll run this business back up again. I just don't feel the need to give myself full right now here. And I think that was the point we realized that, okay, we need to slow down in MASIC. And so that's what's happening, guys. Like, we took a back seat in MASIC, all of us, the whole team. And now we just reduced down to like a very, very small team. And it's just a bunch of like 4 of us handling MASIC. And I think we just stopped developing different products because we just wanted to clear our current inventory, and that's where we're at right now. We have a bunch of inventory still left which we have to clear out. Some are we have to get rid of some inventory because they are now, it's over a year and they're gonna get expired. So a lot of waste of money, a lot of like inventory, rent. There's just so much money that goes into building a business that you kind of you get really overwhelmed, because we were completely bootstrapped, right? It was heavily invested by me. The major chunk was mine, and I was just like, this is difficult because you have to keep pumping in money in a business, okay? So unless you have an investor, and look, I can go invest today. I'm confident that investors would want to invest in my brand because we have such a solid brand. Like, we have an extremely loyal community, and you guys are gonna like be there for us. But I didn't want to go down the pitching route, the investor funding route, and I have seen my partner do that, my ex-partner do that in his life, and it's been a very, very difficult journey. Okay, and I don't know if I have the bandwidth to handle that kind of an entrepreneur life where it comes to being responsible for so many employees, and managing the numbers on a day-to-day basis, being a motivation for the rest of the team, going into office, because if you build a business, you got to have an office and you got to show up every day, and I always worked from home. So for me to step out every single day, go into an office, manage a bunch of people, seem very alien to me. It's very like, not uncomfortable, but it's like I don't feel like this is my spot. Like, I can't come to office every day. Now I have a baby, and sometimes, I now have my support system, but back when last year my support system was shaky, so I could not leave the house and go to office. I was dealing with postpartum, dealing with my blah, 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 okay? So in short, too much to take on for myself, and that is why we decided we're going to just get rid of the current inventory that we have, hold off on any new launches, let the current inventory go. And that's why Zaddy has been sold out completely, and it's like the most hot selling item. And like I said, I know investors would take us on board like this, but the journey to investor funding is so complicated, having to convince people to like invest in your company, and then like be answerable to someone like an authority above me, because you got to be answerable. They're funding in your business. So I think all of that was just like a no. I saw it from afar, I pictured it, and I saw it firsthand with my ex-partner, and I was like, this does not look like a journey I want to be on. And it didn't feel like my time, and it didn't feel like I was cut out to do something like this. And for me, I'm very, very in tune with my, like, how I feel. I'm very in tune. Like, I feel like I want to do this very strongly, I go ahead and do it. If I don't feel, I feel like a discomfort, if I feel like this is just not it for me, I don't go in and do it. I take a step back and I think, because it just doesn't feel right. I'm very like true to my feelings, so yeah, guys, that's where we're at. So MASIC is still functioning, it's running as is, products are selling, but the products that you love, like Zaddy, is not coming back in stock for now. I don't know the future of the company yet, but it's not coming back now. We're not going and placing another order, because once we place an order, it's a whole deal. Like, it's like money, we need the team, we need all of it, and we have sort of like backtracked a little, okay? So I had to give you like a proper justification, and this took time. I didn't intend on doing this in today's video, but I had to, like, something in my heart said, like, speak about MASIC. I had to do it. So yeah, guys, that is where we are at. So the products that are available to purchase right now. They're on heavy discounts because we want to get rid of inventory. We want to clear out the inventory as soon as possible. We want to pay our vendors off, and we just want to be free of this for now, because my journey is seeming very different. It's not seeming like a businessy entrepreneurial journey for now. It's not something I ever felt, I'll be honest. I'm more of the product development side, like when we created the body oil, and I'm very proud of those products. And I was heavily involved in the product development part of it, and the design part of it, all of it. So I was involved. It's not like I wasn't. And I did enjoy the journey, but then it started to get, when you're initially starting, it seems fun when you sell out and all. But when you got to place another order and you're bootstrapped and you're pumping in money to your house, you're pumping money to the business, you're pumping money to take care of other people and yourself, it's just a lot of bleeding of money. And I just didn't feel like I wanted to do that anymore. Okay, I'm going to put on a little more concealer. No, actually, let's do blush first. So MASIC is running, but I cannot tell you the future of it right now. I cannot. I don't know where MASIC is heading. That's the reality and that's the truth of it. I love you guys for supporting us so much, but MASIC is just at a standstill and we will decide what to do with it. I'm just not getting the right, I'm going to pray about it and we're going to see. I did my eyes. I like it. Super simple. Pink ombre vibes. Okay, now for blush, let me talk to you about the Diam Beauty blushes. I am in love with these Diam Beauty blushes. I love it. Okay, I tried it once and I'm like, wow, this formula is so fresh on the skin. And these are your cream blushes. I love the packaging. I love everything about it, very honestly. And they have 5 shades that were sent to me. These are the blushes and these are the colors. Look at this, how pretty, so beautiful. I think they have one for like everybody. I think that these darker tones are gonna look so pretty. I think this can be used as contour, I feel more. But yeah, I love these colors, dude. And I think they have the creamy texture. I don't know what it is on the inside, but it's very glossy. Clearly, these two are my most used. One is I Love You and one is Valentine. Today, I'm going to use I Love You. It's my favorite shade. I didn't even contour. Now see what I'm doing. I'm just going off the rails. I'll do it in a bit. I just want to show you how pretty this color is, right? It's so gorgeous, dude. Look at how fresh the skin is. I think it's the middle, the creamy bit that is just so pretty. So if you're looking for a new blush, you're bored of your blushes, you want a nice cream blush, everything's too expensive, give this a shot. I don't think it should be more than like 1,000 rupees. I'm just tukka maroing, I don't know. Yeah, they're for 999. Okay, they're right at 1,000 rupees. So yeah, right at 1,000 rupees. I think it's such a fantastic blush. I love it and I have been using it. Okay, this is the shade Shifter Lip and Cheek Oil. I don't know about putting this on my cheek. Okay, this is from Tipsy Beauty and it's 1,999 rupees. I like the packaging, super interesting. I don't know, it has glitter in it. It has like full blown glitter in it. Look, so I don't know what that's like putting it on my cheek. Lip and cheek oil. This is the black one. We can try the black one. Come. This is in the shade, I don't know, 005. Let's see. Is this the thing that turns my lip pink or is it black only? Like that black honey vibe. It's very much like that black honey vibe, I feel. It's nice, but I don't know what's different in this. Like, okay, it's getting pinker and darker. Yeah, it's like shade shifting for sure. But it's okay. It's general. I can just buy a pink lip oil. There's no need for a black one. I think it's just like a gimmicky product. It's one of those products that is just, it's fun. Nothing else. It did get my lips really pink. I'm so worried about putting this on my cheek though. So it does have a pink vibe. See, oh, okay then. It did. It is pink. It's really pink. Okay, that's pretty. So these are the shades they have. Okay, one is the black one, and then they have these shades, and all are lip and cheek situation, but they're fully glittered. I'm not feeling this glitter vibe. Look at this. And honestly, when I put the glitter on my lip, it was very gritty. One of those 90s glosses. Let's see. I will take it off if I don't like it. Yeah, the minute I touch it on my cheek, it turns pink, literally. It's okay. It's not that bad, actually. It's really not bad. But I'm not comfortable using this formula. I don't know why. I can't explain myself. What I do want to try, I'm just going to destroy this blush here with my foundation brush. Whoop whoop. The whole PR kit has come to me, ma'am. Miss Selena Gomez. Okay, so we have like a lot. We have the brushes, we have the blushes, we have the dry blush cleaner. So we have a couple of, I already have Hope. I've tried their blushes before, I think, so that's why. I've not tried the mini, I've not tried the soft pinch blush. So let's do that. I'll take Hope. I think Hope is very close to what I like. Wow, such a beautiful matte packaging. I love that. Look at that. Oh my god. gosh, that is so pretty. I didn't think it would be like soft. It's so soft. I'll thoda set my under eye because I feel like I'm so dewy right now. Okay, I'm quickly gonna set it using the Givenchy powder. Nothing new, you know. I love this. It's available on Tira. I'm in the shade Rose. Get it. Don't even think about this. It's a proper investment because it's expensive. It's like 5,000 rupees. I know I'm saying it like that, but it is literally a makeup game changer. It's a game changer. Your powder, dude, this powder has changed my under eye completely. I am not afraid or embarrassed of my under eye anymore because, dude, it is so smoothing and so beautiful. It's like literal skin. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick little setting on the side because I'm gonna contour my face. I've been waiting to try this Smashbox Halo Sculpt and Glow Face Palette Back to Cali. Okay, that's what it's called. We're gonna start with the contour color here now. I'm gonna hit the outer part of my skin. Look how pretty. Dude, I knew this would be good. Like, dekh ke pata chalta hai that this is going to be a fantastic palette. I love it. It's so good. It's just the right, it's the perfect undertone. It's a great palette to travel with. It's got an amazing contour bronzer shade. It's got 2 options of blushes and 1 perfect champagne highlight. Like, this is the perfect travel palette. So I really love this for beginners too. It's such a simple palette. 2 blushes, 1 bronzer, 1 highlighter. Chahiye hi nahi kuch. The market is so saturated with beauty products. I don't know. I am only overwhelmed. I'm like, there's so much to try. There's not enough years left to my life to try this. बहुत सारे products है यार, नहीं हो रहा है. And honestly, can I just tell you, please, यार, don't feel pressure to buy so many products. I to get all of this in PR. मतलब मैं खुद इतना नहीं खरीदती. I don't know. I can't promise that, but I would not. It's too much. A blush is a blush. Mascara is a mascara. Pick your favorite and roll with it. कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है 50 mascaras होने के. कोई ज़रूरत नहीं, bro. I feel like it's really too much. It's overwhelming. Bronzer on point. We're gonna like deepen the bronzer a little later. I'm going in with a shade Hope, and I'm just. No, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Should I do this on like a cream face? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's pretty. Eh? I don't know about how I feel about this. I don't know. I think people with texture on the cheek will not like this. Okay, if you have a lot of acne scars, a lot of like I'm just blanking out. Anyway, if you have a lot of texture on your cheek, I don't know about this one because it doesn't look like it's gonna emphasize it. Let's be honest. It's a very glowy blush. It's a very pretty blush. Like, I'm glowing from cheek to brow bone. I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful blush, but it can be slightly overwhelming for people with textured skin. Okay? It is literal. Oh, it is. It's pretty, but it's just not my type. It's just not my kind of product. Like, super glowy, like powder blushes is not my thing. I rather have super dewy cream blush. I think that's more my vibe. Okay, so I'm going to take a looser brush for this. I'm just going to take a fluffier brush for this and just go like barely touch it. And then we'll see. Hate when this happens. My nail has dented the product. Okay, better. I use a fluffier brush as opposed to like a more denser brush. And I think it's like, you know, but still not my vibe. I love you, Rare Beauty. I love what you stand for, and I love Rare Beauty, but I'm just like, this product is not a vibe for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and contour and like really bronze our face because I feel like the bronzer is kind of very light. I'm gonna amp it up. Whatever's happening to you right now, you're gonna get out of it, I promise you. And it's just a season of storm. It's a season that you're going through that you will come out of. Okay, it's a season of difficult time and it's not going to last forever. I promise you, speaking from experience, that you will come out of it. Just seek God and just remember Him, because most often we forget to remember the Almighty and the Creator, and we just get on with our days thinking we can handle all of it on our own. And I think that's what I love about Jesus so much is he tells us to give him our burdens, and that is why I felt like so light and airy. Like I literally, my mind is blank. I don't think of anything. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I've never been this happy in all of my life. Is that weird to say? I've sensed happiness and peace in my past life. Okay, I call it the past life because there's a clear demarcation. I have been happy and I have been genuinely happy. But this happiness is different, and it's because it's just different being loved by God. It's different, like knowing that you're loved by God. You know, a lot of people just move ahead with life not knowing only that God loves them. You know, we sense difficulties. I went through so much. And I don't sit here and blame life, blame anyone. I did that in the past, but now I am so healing. I'm already healed, dude. Like I'm telling you, I'm not even healing, I'm healed, and it feels awesome to be on this side and so quickly, but that is literally because of God. You know, so I want to encourage you to like seek God. I want to encourage you to spend time with God and like speak to him. He's waiting for you every day in the morning. God is waiting for you, and we somehow miss his appointment. You know, it's like meeting a best friend for coffee and she's just sitting and she's like, and we just wake up and we look at our phone and ta-ta, let's go. You know, and God is just like, but hi, like hi, you forgot me. Like I'm remembering you now, but you forgot me. And I did that for 30 years. I didn't actually acknowledge God fully. And I think that's why I carried a lot of burdens on my own. I carried a lot of my life problems and difficulties on my own shoulders, thinking that I can do it. I will do it. I will carry it on my own. Nobody needs to do it for me. But Jesus says, cast all your burdens unto me and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you because it is light. And so that's all I did. I learned to just give my worries and my burdens and my stress to him. Not to say that in life I won't face any trials and tribulations and difficulties. There will be. It's life at the end of the day. It's earthly life that we are living, and we don't realize that we have a home that is so much more bigger and happier and everlasting than it ever was. But here is where we need to live, and we need to make this life fruitful and happy and fulfilling, and be with people that love you. And that's all that life is about, right? It's about minimal things. It's about love. It's only about love. Like it's so much love all the time. So forgiveness, repentance, I think I've done all of that, and I feel so much more lighter when you actually give your burdens to God. And I decided that I am going to, and now I literally don't think of anything. I'm literally I can hear crickets in my head. I'm just like, you know, sometimes you feel like, but why am I not worried? I should be worried. I think like we're so addicted to chaos. We're so addicted to feeling sad. You know, at one point when you're sad, so many things happen, you're continuously sad. And even when good things happen, you're sad because you're like, I can't be happy. I don't deserve to be happy. Think about that ex who left you, or think about that mom shouted you, think about that job, and you put yourself in a very sad position. And we're so addicted to feeling that familiarity of sadness and chaos that we don't want to only feel peace. We don't want to invite God into our lives. And I'm just like, why was I running away from it so much? And I just feel like that's where I am right now, and you can see it in my demeanor only. Like literally you can see that I'm just so much more lighthearted, and I'm so grateful to be found, and it just is awesome. So God from the Bible, like he's not a God of chaos. God is not a manipulator. God does not want your money. God does not want he does not want you to do a lot of things so that he can love you. He just wants your heart. And yeah, Jesus just wants your heart. Okay, and all you got to do is remember him every day and just pray, and you'll be okay. It's just the simple things he wants you to do. He wants your heart and he wants your time. And God loves everybody. God loves you, and he cares for you. And whatever position you are in life right now, if you think you cannot get out of it, I don't agree with you. I'm speaking from experience. I never thought I'd be here today, but you need to seek God, and he loves you. He's a warm blanket of love and hug and peace. And until you experience this peace that I'm talking about, if you haven't, you have to seek God. Like, you have to continually seek God and include Him in everything you do. This video has been a mixture of a lot of things. Okay, so Fay Beauty has launched lip liners. Such a switch. I'm so glad someone's paying attention to lip liners, because I'm like, what happened to the lip liner industry? Like, where is it going? Nobody's launching good lip liners, at least over here, and I'm just bummed out about the undertones. It's just lip liners. I always go to like international brands. I really do. I do like one from LA Girl. It was this one. No, so from Milani, sorry. It's Saucy Toffee. I really like this one, but again, it's so expensive, like Milani, and like there are some MAC great lip liners, but extremely expensive, and I'm just like, that makes no sense. So I think this is around 300 and something rupees, which is so affordable. But again, the colors are very stark. There's no undertone to the lip liners. I hope they're going to launch more undertones. Please, Fay Beauty, launch more undertones. But yeah, I think I'm going to go in with, like, since I'm all like pinky mauvey, I'm just going to go in with the mauve one. They do have a bunch of browns, like you can see. Okay, these are the array of shades. I'm just going to pick this one, and I'm just going to go ahead. It's in the shade Lifeline. It is the Redefined Lip Liner by Fay Beauty, and it's a retractable pencil. That's nice and creamy. Do they have a sharpener for this? Yeah, see, they don't have a sharpener. You know what? It's not what it seems like. This is not the color I'm seeing here. That's the only issue I have. Like, this is more mauvey and like purpley, and what it's translating is very pink. You know, ye bahut pink. Like, see, it's like super pink from this color that is on the packaging. Can you see this? Henna. So this is kind of like, I don't know, it's too pink now for my liking, but let's mix the lip liner actually. God, this is such a, it's like almost black. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So I think I'm going to take this Redefined lip liner in top line. Okay, it does come a little close. I'm just going to go over top. See, now the mixture of two of these lip liners is a lip liner I would create. It's like, it's actually pretty though. This top line shade is very pretty. It's heavily pigmented, heavily. I'm putting the lightest pressure, and it's giving me the most intense application. Good, can be tricky if you don't know how to like let go of pressure. Not bad. I'm happy someone's doing lip liners. So thank you, Fay Beauty. I think it's worth a shot. It's 340-50 rupees or something, but give it a shot. I think it's good. Why not, right? Okay, cool. So for lipstick, oh my, I want to put the L'Oreal Easy Waterproof Air Volume Mega Mascara. I think this is a tubing mascara or something. I love L'Oreal and Maybelline for their mascaras. I really do. See? In just a couple of coats. Look at this. It's so nice. I have absolutely given up falsies. I feel I have no patience for anything that takes time. Abby knows where mascara goes. She knows like the mascara has to go on the eye, so she will just touch my eye with it. She knows a lip pip is lipstick for her. Lipstick goes on the lip. She knows Vaseline, lip balms go on the lip. She a genius. She knows blush goes on the cheek. I'm telling you, girl, I'm training her well. Dude, look at this Kiehl lipstick. I have seen this before. But it's a bunch of mauvey lipsticks. Should I just try it? Let's see. I like these. These are like time pass. That's good. That's a full-blown lip right there, and you have like 4 shades. You can pick from whatever shade you want. It's actually pretty cool. Again, not something like I would personally carry, because I carry 4-5 lipsticks. It's okay for me. This is the ultimate quad, just in case you're wondering. Literally get 4 shades. This is super cool in general if you want to save your buck and just buy 4 in 1. I'm going to remove it because I want to try some lip oils. Don't ask. These had leaked all over my bag, and these are very fragrant. I didn't realize it. It's from Dubai, and I don't want to use fragrance on Abby's bum, so I'm using it. I'm using Pampers Wipes to clean my lip. Oh no, I forgot to try this Huda Beauty blush filter. Next video. Okay, I think I'll try the lip glaze only, but I don't like this color, no. See, this is the lip glaze I tried earlier. It's a very vanilla butterscotchy smell. The Nykaa lip glaze is so bright. It's a regular lip oil, comfortable, not sticky like the Diam Beauty one. The Diam Beauty one is sticky. This is silky and smooth and looks very pretty, to be honest. Wow, I'd actually carry this to the airport. You know, when I need a little hydration but I need a little tint. I think this is pretty cute, pretty good. But it's not going to suit my current lip, so let's dab that off. Let's try the Tipsy Beauty Shade Shifter Lip and Cheek Oil. This is in the shade Starlight 01. Not very bad, not like I can't tolerate it. But it's a very, very 16-year-old wala product. Like, you'll give this to a teenager, basically. Because it's very glittery, it's very, very teenager vibe. It's reminding me of like 90s. It's beautiful, but I can see the gold glitter. And personally, I'm not a fan of that. But there's a lot of gold residue. Like, the gold glitter has just stuck to my lip now. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're going to go back to Kiehl. Now, I had to try these liquid liners, but I didn't. I'm so sorry. Should I do a blue liner? No, it's just going to mess this look up. It's okay. It's nice and pretty. But these liners are actually good. They're the Play Maybelline Tattoo Liner. I've tried this and it's actually good. It's got a little bit of glitter, I'll be honest. It's got this duochrome finish, but it's fun, yeah. It's a fun product in a long time. It's nice and aqua. Then we've got this blue one I've tried. I've worn this in my hair curling video on Instagram. It's a very beautiful stark blue and it's got this glitter in it. See, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I loved trying these products with you. I know all of them were not new, but I just loved sitting down and doing this small little tutorial, whatever it was. I love catching up with you. Thank you so much for hearing me out. And yeah, all the products were pretty great. The Rare Beauty one, every time I look at myself, I can only see this blush and I think I'm growing. I'm growing to like it a little bit more, but will it be something I reach out for directly? I don't think so. Maybe I'll do like a blush topper. Maybe I'll take this blush and put it at the top, but that's the max. I don't think I'll actually use it as a full-blown blush. But apart from that, I think the products were pretty cool and all of this is fantastic. I would skip on the the Tipsy Beauty Shade Shifter. I don't think it's a vibe. It's a very done and dusted product. The pigment changing, the glitter and the lip oil, it's okay, skippable. The absolute something you really need, I think, are the foundation concealer from ColourPop. I think it's a very good product to have in general, affordable as well. The e.l.f. hydrating concealer is fantastic. I genuinely think the lip glaze is a fun product. Now this is something I will have in my bag because again it has no glitter, but it's got a tint and it's a lip oil. It's a comfortable lip oil, so I think the lip glaze is also worth a shot. The L'Oreal mascara, the Diam Beauty blushes is a win-win for me. Like the 1,000 rupee blushes are a win for me. I have put them in my front drawer and I literally, that's all I wear these days. So yeah, I think this is it. And of course, you guys know I love this. I already said it. So that's it. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. And don't forget, God loves you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.